coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the support. Big love, man. Big love to all of y'all, man. We at 110K. I didn't do it. Y'all did it, man. So salute to you. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Man, 110K is a blessing, man. It is a great achievement. Listen, man, we got 110K. You know, don't stop the momentum. All you got to do is get in your contacts and tell 2 or 3 people, you know, to go subscribe. It's free. We'll be at 150 in a week if we all do that. Let's do that, and let's get this meet and greet, man, so all of us can congregate, man, and fellowship and have a good time at the same time, man. Salute to TBP Nation. Let's go. Let's get it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And don't forget to check your subscription, because the more we go up there, try to take some back, unsubscribe you without you knowing it. So keep up on your subscription. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my members. I love y'all. Let's go. We ain't going to stop. We're going to keep turning it up and bringing the heat over here. Listen, man. I'm going to tell y'all something that you may know, but you may not have acknowledged, you know, consciously. But this is fact, not fiction. And I thought about this before. Do you know that some of the most dangerous people in prison don't even fight? They don't even fight. We don't even know if they can fight. Some of them you don't even know if they can fight. Some of them you can look at and assume that they cannot fight just by their makeup, their body type, their whatever the case may be. But some of the most dangerous dudes, the most feared dudes that I knew in prison, I never seen them fight. I never seen them fight. Don't know if they can fight. You know what I'm saying? I can guess on some of them, but it didn't matter because they was feared anyway. They was dangerous anyway. Why? They gonna use that Bethlehem, man. It's straight like that, and that's what it is, man. If the fear comes from people getting hurt, people losing their life, people, you know, suffering major injuries. That's what, you know, keeps a brother at bay. The danger. It don't matter if you can rumble. If you can rumble, that's an asset. That's just an asset. But I know dudes that's super duper feared, man. And I can't even imagine them fight. I can't even imagine someone trying to fight them. You know what I'm saying? You know, dudes like George Lee Flight, man. George Lee Flight is not going to fight you, man. But George Lee Flight is going to hurt you. Probably going to hurt you, you know, beyond repair. And he was feared. And he ain't had to do a lot of talking. That's another similarity that they got. A lot of them dudes don't even talk that much, man. I told you I was wearing George Lee Flight for years, and I ain't seen George say a whole complete sentence. You know what I'm saying? Not me. I can't remember if he did or not. It won't to me. Me and him spoke, was cordial and everything, but I can't remember having no conversation with George Lee. You know what I'm saying? But I knew, and the compound knew, and people knew that George wanted to be played with, man. It's in his look. It's in his demeanor. It's in the way he carries himself. You know what I'm saying? It's in his reputation. People know. You know what I'm saying? If you go this route right here, you know what I'm saying? This might be a dead end road for you, man. This might be the last button on Jacob's coat. Your buck might stop right here. So that respect was earned before I even knew him. You know what I'm saying? That maybe he did. George looked like back in the day, he probably could, you know, beat you down, you know, because he looked mean as all outdoors. But I say that to say, man, as I thought about it you know what I'm saying, in my recant of all the people I've been around, some of the most feared dudes, man, I ain't never seen them fight. I can't even imagine some of them fight. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Speedy. Speedy ain't nothing but probably about a $1.50 at best. At best. But everybody know what they're going to get with Speedy. Man, I can't imagine you telling Speedy, come on, man, let's go in the cell. Man, you ain't going to get in the cell. Speedy going to hit you. That's why they call him Speedy. You know what I'm saying? He going to light you up. Straight up, he going to light you up, bro, if you even ask him something like that. And Speedy don't use a lot of words. Speedy don't talk that much. And when he do talk, he talking so low. I mean, what's up, Joe? I mean, what they doing, man? I mean, what the man was trying to do? I ain't trying to do no talking. You know what I'm saying? What they trying to do? And that's how he is. And he's so sincere. He's not playing at all. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna push, and he ain't gonna be trying to scratch. He ain't gonna be trying to do none of that. He trying to go for faces, eyes, necks, heart. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, and you got dudes like that, man, and they feared because of what they have done, and people know what they will do. And they ain't doing a lot of jaw jacking, but I can't imagine him just standing up trying to square up with somebody. I don't know if he can rumble or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know? And like I say, I remember being on the farm, I'm not on the farm, even on Mecklenburg. There's a lot of dudes on there, man. Like George Lee Floyd, a lot of dudes on there was feared, man. And you could look at him and you say, like, fat man. Fat man, look at fat man, Tony. Man, fat man ain't gonna whoop nobody, man, with his hands, man. But he stayed in stuff. And dudes back down all the time because they know fat man coming like that. You know what I'm saying? And he almost like Wink Wink. You know, and Wink Wink might fight, but I ain't, you know, I think Wink Wink done been in a couple of scuffles, but, you know, push come to shove, he going to the push. You know what I'm saying? But fat man do that too. Like he had bad silences, but he always blinking in. But he'll get mad and he'll be like, nah. And he play poker, he gamble a lot, and he'll be like, nah, man, that hand right there wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't right there, man. He would mess with the cards and no, man. And dudes be like, come on, man, the hand over with. No, man. All right. And he gone. And then dudes be trying to, hey, man, look, they trying to plea bond because they know when he come back, he going to be standing around looking funny and he plotting on somebody. And he supposedly, allegedly, got a body already in the system. That's why he ain't gone yet. He's still in there. And I know he got to be over 50. He got to be over 50 years now because he was there way before I got there. You know what I'm saying? But now, Fat Man probably was, out of the dudes that I'm talking about, he probably was the one that talked the most. He gonna talk. He gonna talk slick and everything. Man, Fat Man probably about, man, 5'8" at best. Big belly. Arms this little. He probably can't do 10 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter if you got that thing in your hand and you will use it, and you will use it with deadly force. It don't matter. It ain't like nobody gonna swing on him. If you do, where you going? You got to go ahead on it. You know what I'm saying? And then he connected to all of the other killers. He messed with all the other dudes that's like Cupcake, Bo Billy, George Lee Floyd, Pinky. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes, Shorty Pimp, they all locked in with him. So it ain't like you could do something to a dude like that if you think you can with your hands or something, get out on him and be able to get away. Wherever you go, somebody gonna be down on you. So that's the fear factor in these dudes that's dangerous like that. And like I say, they don't have to fight. Then you got exceptions. You got dudes like Sam Pitts. You got dudes like Bo Billy. Them dudes will put that thing in you, but they'll also knock your block off. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. But not all. So it's not all. Nothing is never all. But, you know, a lot of them you could look at and you would say to yourself, man, ain't no way. Who he gonna whoop? Why he talking like? And that's where a lot of the young dudes come in there and get confused at, because they looking at him and they're like, man, who he talking to like that? They don't understand how he's earned the right to talk like that. They don't understand that he can back up what he's saying. because they can't physically see it. So that's what throw them off, and that's what get them late. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with Spook Dust. When the young dude said to Spook Dust, man, all y'all old dudes be snitching. What? You heard what I said? Because he looking at Spook Dust's physical makeup like, man, I beat this old man down. Spook Dust a little dude. Little, probably like 5'8", probably like 160. You know what I'm saying? Black as a car tire. Talk low key. But we'll pop his stuff. But when he coming like this. He coming like that. He ain't coming to be playing. He ain't coming with no faking or nothing. He coming poking, man. And then that same dude found himself in the stairway begging for his life. And only thing they say to him was other people, with the grace of other people, man, let him go, Spook. Come on, you know what I'm saying? And Spook, who you talking to? Ooh, I'm a what? What? On him. And he been in the mountains ever since. Ever since. And now it's definitely, since that incident, definitely over a decade ago. Well over a decade ago now. Might be 15. Over 15 years ago. Still in the mountains for that. You know what I'm saying? Just for those little words. You know what I'm saying? But won't nobody never worry about Spook Dust knocking them out. Won't nobody worry about Spook Dust taking them in the cell and beating them down. But what he gonna do to you is gonna be worse than that. That's the fear. You know what I'm saying? That's the fear. You know what I'm saying? If a dude had a choice to get beat up or knocked out or get poked up, he gonna choose to get beat up or knocked out. You see what I'm saying? So the dudes is like both Billy and Sam and them dudes is more dangerous because they can do both. You understand me? They can do both. And will do both. So that's the difference, man. But I can remember old boy, man. I can't call his name. I always forget his name. But I was on the phone with him. And I spoke about him in another video. So his name is probably in the other video. But I can't remember his name right now as I'm doing this video. But I remember him for sure. Big, light-skinned joker, man. Won't that tall neither, probably about 5'8", 5'9". He heavy. He chunky. He real, you know what I'm saying? Man wore a big old afro. Had a single cell. And he always chewing gum. And he barely ever talk at all. But I'm telling you, man, they say that he had unalived somebody since he had been in prison. And he had a whole lot of guys, including police and officers. Man, they was terrified of this joker, man. And I used to look at him because at this time, you got to think I was on the farm probably in the 90s, the late 90s. So the same way my mindset hadn't got to the point where it is now or did it had got to before I got out. So I used to look at him too and be like, you know what I'm saying? What, like his physical, he can't do nothing. He ain't in no type of shape whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Dudes were scared of this dude. They were scared to say something to him. And more importantly, the police were scared of him. I know for a fact they were scared of him. Because he used to walk around in shorts too. He used to look so he used to look so bamified, man. It was crazy. I used to be saying, this dude is cold Bama. Because he used to have these big old gray shorts on. I had mine in here the other day. I was going to show them to y'all. So I still had my penitentiary shorts. He used to wear these big old penitentiary gray shorts, right? And his legs was chicken small. And he had this big old belly, though. You know what I'm saying? And he used to walk out there with a T-shirt on with these big old penitentiary shorts on. This probably was a size 5X, but his legs were so little, so the little pants leg is flaring all around. And he had on his tennis shoes. And he had on his tennis shoes, right? And he'd be always going to the microwave. That's where he going. He going to the microwave or he going to the day room to watch sports, right? And he used to be coming down there like that all the time. He got a toothpick in his mouth and he chewing gum. With the toothpick sticking outside his mouth, right? And you can look at his shorts and see that big old Bethlehem. The whole outline of this big joint in his pocket, right? You can see it in his pocket. Man, the police could see it in his pocket, man. And they were scared to even say something to him about it, man. They were scared to say something to him about it, man, because to police is in the past. And of course he had to pay for it because I heard he had, life without the possibility of ever getting out. You know what I'm saying? So, but the fear for him was real. They was terrified of him, man. And I remember when I had first got there and I used to see how he walk around and how he move and how he look. He'd just get to looking at dudes too and he won't say nothing. If somebody like he'll go to that microwave and them dudes will be all like in the microwave line and they'll be like, man, I'm next. Oh no, I'm after him. I'm after him. And he'll just be like this. And dudes might be like, man, where you at in line? You behind him or you behind him? He be like. And them youngins be like, man, who he behind? But when his turn came up, or whoever he was behind, he just went to the microwave. And dudes might be like, no, I thought it was my goal or something like that. He be like, beep, beep, beep. He crossed his arms like this. And I used to be like, man, who is this Bama, man? Who this Bama is right here? Who this Bama think he is? And then I got because I was a young smart one. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I was dumb because I'm in the penitentiary, but you know what I mean. But I had intuition, and I used to be smart enough to find out what's going on instead of jumping in the water. Because dudes was jumping in the water, and dudes was telling me. I remember one time the dude was running his mouth. Man, who you think you is, man? You just go in the microwave, other dudes waiting to get in the microwave, man. Don't nobody even know if you was in line or nothing. And homeboy like, man, yeah, I know, man. And they just going back and forth, and dudes just like this. And he left that food in that microwave and went out that day room, and he was gone. And them other old heads got up. And one of them went out there to go holler at him, and the other one said, "Man, y'all give me, get yourself in the world of trouble, bro. Give me, man. No, he jumped, man, bro. You don't know that man, man. You don't know that man, man. Man been locked up long, you been born, man. You know what I'm saying? That man to take your life, man. He didn't do nothing to me, bro. I'm trying to tell you now. You know what I'm saying? And they left that man food in that microwave. He came back down there because dude went to talk to him and told him, look, man, them youngest, man, they don't, you know what I'm saying? And it won't but a few older dudes that can talk to him. And of all people, dudes like Tuck. And Tuck ain't got no sense at all. But, man, he was, you know what I'm saying? His reputation was that he wanted to be played with. And he don't do no lot of talking. And he ain't going to do no arguing at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? At all. He'll watch some football games. Them dudes get to going crazy, making a lot of noise out here. He just be looking. And see, that what would make a youngin' say something to you because he'll stir you down. He not going to even break the. You know how you look and catch somebody looking at you and you be like this and you be like. Now he ain't going to break that joke. You turn around, that joke will be like this on you. He weird, dog. He weird, but you know what I'm saying? But he was feared. He weird, but he was feared. You see what I'm saying? Because of what he done and what he will do. And, you know, like I always say, you always got something to lose. You got your life to lose. But we talking about somebody who might not even care. He been in here all his life. I heard he been in there since like 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying you have dudes like that. So it ain't all about, you know what I'm saying, if you can rumble, because that's a threat as well. That's just an asset for you. You may get jumped on in the cell. You might have to know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I feel you personally need to know how to fight if you're going in the penitentiary. Straight up. I just feel that. These dudes may have came in under different circumstances. They may have came in and ain't know how to fight, but they had that in them that I'm okay, I'll take life. If you'll take life, that's a threat, brother. That's a more dangerous threat. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them dudes that I ran across in my time and doing time over the years, man, I ain't saying all, some of the most feared dudes, I don't even believe they can fight. but they never had to. You know what I'm saying? They never had to because they came out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And it cost them a lot because most of all them dudes have been locked up when I'm running them to these dudes. These dudes been locked up 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Cake, I don't think Cake can fight. Cake cut up, but I don't think Cake can fight though. I don't think Cupcake can fight. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't going to fight. I ain't gonna use the Mac 10s on you though. He gonna use the Mac 10s on you. Yeah, and that's what he gonna do. And everybody know that. So when dudes get to beefing with a dude like that or arguing with a dude like that, see, them dudes not even thinking about fighting because they know that's not how the dude gonna come at them. So that right there, you know, curtail the argument. They're not gonna do a whole lot of arguing with them because they know where it's going. This not going to, we gonna see who the better man. We gonna see who the toughest man. You think you built like that? Let's get it on. It ain't going to that. It's going straight to the other way. It's going straight right here. So the argument or the disagreements is gonna be limited because it can't go number one place. It can't go number one place, man. That's bloodshed. And a lot of dudes ain't trying to go there. They're not trying to get into that. Like I say, man, ain't nobody worried about Fat Man beating them up. But Fat Man to get at that table and get it. Man, y'all doing some bull this day, man. Now get my money, man. I'm cashing out, man. Get my money. And dudes know he irritated. And he a little, you know what I'm saying? Because he could leave and then just come back and just, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you be having to check them type of dudes' temperature because you don't know what they thinking about. And then these dudes been locked up 20, 30 years, man. They just could be irritated and frustrated. And you could bring all of that out of them in one day. In one incident. In one word. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. That's how it is in that penitentiary, man. All of the dudes that's feared in the penitentiary cannot rumble, dog. But they can and they will put that thing in you. And that right there is something to be respected. And it's something to be aware of when you're dealing with these dudes, man. So a lot of people from the outside in the free world, I'm sure they look at penitentiary like the biggest dude in there is the baddest dude. The biggest dude in there is the most feared dude. The biggest dude in there is the most killer. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. They got jokers in there that's 5'5" and weigh 130 pounds that will send you straight to the upper room, first ticket. First class, put you right in the first class in the first seat. Out of there. You understand me? You got dudes that's been sent all over, what's my man's name? He's been sent all over the country, man. And he don't weigh no more than 130 pounds, man. Oh, man, what's my dude? I was just thinking about him the other day, man. It'll come to him, but he's a little one. And he a revolutionary. And he done slung that Bethlehem everywhere he been. You know what I'm saying? And they done sent him from Texas to Florida to Alabama to North Carolina to Georgia. And that's how he do his big. Because don't nobody want him. You know what I'm saying? He little and he a revolutionary, but he small. You know what I'm saying? You got little dudes just like that. All them dudes, half of them dudes that I told you about, you know what I'm saying, is under 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Half of them dudes, man. Speedy, Fat Man, George Lee Flight, you know what I'm saying? Half of them dudes is little dudes, man, but they just got big heart and they willing to do whatever it takes not to be disrespected, not to be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some of them that they own that tomfoolery, they own that larceny, but they gonna take your life too. So you got to deal with that. That's just how prison is, man. But it ain't all about the size in the penitentiary, man, and it ain't all about if you can rumble or not. It's about what are you willing to do. That's what it comes down to. What are you willing to do? And when you have them jokers that's willing to do anything at any time, that is the most dangerous dude in the penitentiary, whether he can fight or not. That's the most dangerous dude, man. But anyway, just wanted to drop that on y'all, man. Big love, TBP Nation, man. Let's go. Let's keep it going, man. Run them numbers up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you got your subscription intact. We on the road to 150, man, so we can get out here and get this meet and greet, man. Party, dance, eat some good food, have a good time, tell some stories. introduce ourselves all to each other because we all part of one big family, man. That's what's going on. Let's go. Let's get it as soon as possible. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man, and duck them hooks because they out there, baby.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.